Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the inauguration of Dr. Teik Lim as the 9th President of New Jersey Institute of Technology. Today's procession is led by the Grand Marshal of NJIT, Renee Watkins, Senior Assistant to the President. Now entering are representatives from other colleges and universities in the order of their founding, from oldest to newest. Eric Plummer, Princeton University. Robert Jones, NYU. Jeffrey Robinson, Rutgers, the State University of New Jersey, Newark. Ryan Raphael, Rochester Institute of Technology. President Lamont Repollet, Kane University. President Catherine Foster, the College of New Jersey. Joshua Powers, William Patterson University. Katya Passerini, Seton Hall University. President Bruce Murphy, Centenary College. Alexander Rudney, Drew University. Wei Jing, New York Institute of Technology. President Marshetta Evans, Bloomfield College. Nancy Kaplan, St. John's University. Shireen Gilliam, Stevens Institute of Technology. Beth McGrath, Stevens Institute of Technology. President Margaret McMenamin, Union College. Haimin Wong, California Institute of Technology. Michelle Conahan, St. Elizabeth University. Genoa Warner, Carnegie Mellon University. President Jonathan Koppel, Montclair State University. Dr. Wong Hui Chung, Xiamen University, Malaysia. Amir Sandrian, Ocean County College. Emily Vandelovsky, Bergen County Community College. President Augustine Bochea, Essex County College. President David Stout, Brookdale Community College. President Anthony Iacono, County College of Morris. President Stephen Rose, Passaic County Community College. Nicole Morgan Agard, Ramapo College of New Jersey. President Meredith Hancock, Thomas Edison State College. Entering now are the gonfalons of the 6 NJIT colleges with roots back to 1881. Newark College of Engineering, J. Robert and Barbara A. Hillier, College of Architecture and Design. College of Science and Liberal Arts. Martin Tuckman, School of Management. Albert Dorman Honors College. Ying Wu College of Computing Sciences. Please welcome the members of the NJIT faculty. We now welcome our Mistress of Ceremonies, Vice President for Student Affairs and Dean of Students, Dr. Mary Beth Boger. Members from our Graduate Student Association and Student Senate. Our speakers and honored guests of the university. NJIT academic deans, and members of the President's Cabinet. entering the NJIT Board of Overseers. NJIT Mace, carried by Dr. Atam Dawan, Interim Provost and Senior Executive Vice President. Now entering the NJIT Board of Trustees. At this time, please welcome two of NJIT's former presidents, Dr. Robert A. Altenkirk, the 7th president of the university, and Dr. Joel S. Bloom, NJIT's 8th president. Ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable LaMonica MacGyver, the City of Newark Council President, and the Honorable Paul A. Sarlo, New Jersey State Senator from the 36th Legislative District, representing our city and state. And now, led by the Kearney Caledonian Pipe Band, please welcome the 9th President of New Jersey Institute of Technology, Dr. Teik Lim. Will the Mistress of Ceremonies, Dr. Mary Beth Boger, please step to the podium?
Thank you, Chuck. Good morning. Thank you. We're here for a celebration today. Good morning. All right. So my name is Mary Beth Boger, and I'm the Vice President for Student Affairs and Dean of Students, and I will be your Mistress of Ceremonies for today's inauguration. It is my great pleasure and honor to welcome you to the installation ceremony of Dr. Teik Lim as the 9th President of New Jersey Institute of Technology. That's right. So at this time, we are now pleased to welcome the members of the Air Force ROTC Detachment 490 who are serving as our color guard and will be posting the colors at the colors. Shamir McKenzie, Residence Coordinator from the Office of Residence Life, will sing the national anthem. Please rise and remove your hats. I'm going to ask you to please remain standing after the national anthem for the invocation given by Deacon Francis Dixon on behalf of New Hope Baptist Church, led by Pastor Joe Carter. Ladies and gentlemen, the flags of the United States of America and the state of New Jersey.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free
Good morning, everyone. I bring you greetings from the New Hope Baptist Church, and to Dr. Lim, the pastor's deepest regards and congratulations. Unfortunately, he's unable to be here, so I will offer the invocation. The invocation is an opportunity to us to invoke the presence of the God of our creation, and it's appropriate that it is put on the program. It speaks to the fact that we do believe that we didn't get here by ourselves, that there is a Creator who loves us, who cares for us, and has prepared us. Let us pray. Father, we thank you for this opportunity to gather under this place, and with your presence here and us here that believe, we receive you here, O God, and we invite you in to fill this place, O God, with your presence. We're here to celebrate President Lim and his inauguration. But God, we thank you for you are the waymaker. We thank you for the institution of the presidency. We thank you for the people that will be served. And yes, Lord, we thank you for the person in Dr. Lim, who you have prepared for this time. And we pray now, oh God, that you would cover, protect him, grant him the wisdom, the strength, and the courage as he continues to lead this organization, that he will be a light into darkness, that will be fruit for this neighborhood, for this city, for this state, yea, for this nation and the world. We thank you for this privilege to gather, and we ask you to continue with us even when this ceremony is over. For your glory we pray, in Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you, Deacon Francis. Everyone, please be seated. So on behalf of the entire community of the New Jersey Institute of Technology, I am honored to greet all of you and want to thank you for joining us today. From far and wide, we have gathered in the wonderful world-class Wellness Event Center to commemorate the inauguration of Dr. Lim. I'd like to take a moment, just a moment, to acknowledge several of our distinguished guests that we are fortunate to have with us. From Governor Murphy's administration and the state, I'll wait patiently. So from the governor's administration and the state, Sandra Gillot-West, Chief of Staff, Office of the Secretary of Higher Education. Can we give her a round of applause, please? Thank you for being here today. Also, like to welcome Dr. Angelica Allen McMillan, Acting Commissioner, New Jersey Department of Education. And now, I'm going to acknowledge a number of our alum. The Honorable Paul A. Sarlo, class of 92, 95, 22, honorary doctorate. He's our Senator, District 36. And the Honorable LaMonica McIver, President of the Newark City Council. And we are also fortunate to be joined today by two former presidents of NJIT, Dr. Robert Altenkirk, who led our university from 2003 until 2011, Dr. Joel Bloom, who succeeded Dr. Altenkirk, and of course, behind every great man, we have wonderful spouses. So I'd like to welcome Mrs. Beth Altenkirk. And Dr. Diane Bloom. Thank you. We thank you and the family for being here today. I also want to extend thanks to the members of our Board of Trustees who are here with us today. Triple alumnus of NJIT and Board Chair, Robert Cohen. Double alumnus Nick M. DiNicolo. Norma Clayton, class of '81. Richard M. Mazer, class of '73. Diane Montalto, class of '84. Diraj Shah, class of '99. Demetrius J. Stamatis, class of '85. And Dennis M. Toft. And our 2023 honorary doctorate recipient, Peter Sestero, class of '68, and trustee emeritus. I would also like to thank the members representing the Board of Overseers of NJIT. Board Chair, Robert Medina, class of '75. Board, sorry about that. Board, that was my bad, I'm sorry. Board Chair Emeritus John Seaholtz, class of '59. Board Chair Emerita Marjorie Perry, class of 2005. Kenneth M. Kalau, class of '77. Double alumnus Alfred DeSetta. Angelo Del Russo, class of '82. And 2017 honorary doctorate recipient, Robert Hillier. (2014) honorary doctorate recipient, John McCann. Double alumnus, Patrick Natal. Michael D. Pages. Steve Saperstein, class of '84. And Stephanie Tonic. Thank you. Wow. So, the inauguration of a new president is a milestone occasion in the life of any institution of higher education, and NJIT is certainly no exception. Today's ceremony is an opportunity to celebrate our university's history and heritage, to reaffirm the uniqueness of our mission, to highlight our new president's vision and priorities for NJIT's future, and to engage our students, faculty, staff, alumni, volunteer leaders, and friends in writing the next chapter of NJIT's story. The theme of President Lim's inauguration is NJIT Makes: Innovations, Opportunities, and Leaders. Dr. Lim chose this theme because it speaks directly to what is distinctive about our university and the contributions it makes to our city, our state, and the world as a whole. We conduct research that pushes the frontiers of knowledge and provides solutions to grand challenges. We are an engine of opportunity for talented and hardworking students who are eager to earn an education that launches them into productive and rewarding lives and careers. And through the rigorous, innovative, and hands-on education that we deliver, we are creating the next generation of engineers, architects, scientists, innovators, and leaders. Now, it bears emphasizing, however, that NJIT would not be able to make innovation opportunities or leaders if it were not for all of you with us today, So give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you for being here. It absolutely takes a village to raise a child, as the oft-cited African proverb tells us. But it also takes a village to do the things that NJIT does so well. Ladies and gentlemen, we could not fulfill our mission of education, research, service, and economic development without the individual and collective contributions of our entire community. NJIT makes because we are a community that is committed in word and deed to turning possibilities into realities. Today's inauguration of President Lim illustrates the strength, the vigor, and the fullness of the NJIT community. So for that, I'm gonna take a moment and give Dr. Lim a round of applause. We welcome him today. All right? Let's get this up. All right. Thank you. Thank you, friends. Thank you so much. So at this time, I also want to invite you to take note of the red shirts in the audience with Lim 9 printed on the back, and that signifies our student support for Dr. Lim and their commitment to the university's continued growth and development under his leadership. Students, stand up. Anyone with the red shirt, stand up, please. Thank you. So we also have here representatives from the Student Senate and Graduate Student Association, as well as our esteemed faculty and dedicated board members and dignitaries. And I just want to say thank you to our faculty again, too. Wonderful to be here today. Thank you. Our gonfal lawn carriers for the 6 colleges are all members of our remarkable staff, as are all of today's performers. And for the first time in NJIT's history, our Grand Marshal is a staff member, Renee Watkins, Senior Assistant to the President, who has now served under 4 different university presidents. So today's inauguration is not only a celebration of President Lim, but also of the entire NJIT community, of what we have accomplished and of what we will accomplish together. So at this time, I would like to introduce our first speaker. Our first speaker today is New Jersey State Senator Paul Sarlo. Senator Sarlo's career in public service spans more than 2 decades. He has served in the state Senate since 2003, where he is currently the Deputy Majority Leader and represents the 36th Legislative District, which includes 15 municipalities in Bergen and Passaic counties. He is also the mayor of the borough of Woodridge, a position he has held since 2000. Senator Sarlo is also a licensed professional engineer and planner and a certified municipal engineer. He serves as Chief Operating Officer of Joseph M. Sanzari Incorporated, a highway and heavy construction company based in Hackensack. A 2-time alumnus of NJIT, having earned both bachelor's and master's degrees in civil engineering, Senator Sarlo also received an honorary doctorate at last year's commencement exercises. He is a tremendous advocate and ambassador for his alma mater, and we are honored to have him here with us today. Senator Sarlo, please.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I want to begin by thanking the NJIT Board of Trustees and faculty for inviting me to be part of today's ceremony. I'm very honored to be here representing all of my legislative colleagues in the State Senate and the General Assembly. I also want to share a message from Governor Phil Murphy. The governor called me earlier today because he couldn't attend today's ceremony, and he asked me to share his congratulations with Dr. Lim and to send his good wishes to the NJIT community. I've spent so much time on this campus in my younger years that I always feel like I'm returning home when I am here. I first set foot on this campus in junior high when I tagged along with my parents and my sister Diane, who was a trustee, when she visited NJIT during her college search. Diane went on to graduate NJIT and now serves on our board of trustees. She was followed here by my older brother Charles, who also graduated from NJIT, and to who I am very grateful because he allowed me to sneak into some of the cool college parties when I was still in high school. And then I came here as a student athlete, having the honor to play baseball here and earning my bachelor's and master's degree. So NJIT will always be a part of me, and that is why I'm so passionate about supporting this university and seeing it flourish. NJIT is where I started the journey of my professional career as an engineer. Certainly this university gave me and decades of graduates the academic and technical knowledge necessary to be all good engineers. But it also gave all of us something much more. NJIT taught all of us the many important life skills and human values, such as encouraging critical thinking and intellectual curiosity, valuing teamwork and collaboration, appreciating diversity and different opinions, showing compassion and empathy for the less fortunate, and promoting service to others and a spirit of giving back. These skills and values introduce turns and curves into many of our careers. For me personally, I could have never imagined that on my first day of engineering school here in Newark. They made me want to mentor and coach young people to enter the management ranks and to enter public service through elected office. Today, Dr. Lim begins his journey with NJIT. His journey starts with his own accomplished professional and academic career. His journey also starts on a rock-solid foundation built by thousands of past and present NJIT students, faculty, and administrators, including our retiring president, Dr. Joel Bloom. Dr. Lim will be supported in his journey as president by the greatest asset that NJIT has, its stellar reputation. NJIT's reputation in New Jersey is second to none. That reputation makes it easy to advocate for NJIT in our State House Trenton in my role as chair of the Senate Budget and Appropriations Committee. Fighting for funding for NJIT is made easier by the fact that NJIT produces an enormous return on their investment. The return manifests itself in the graduates produced, the research advanced, the innovations developed, and ultimately the technologies, products, and companies that are created. Therefore, I look forward to working with Dr. Lim in promoting NJIT around the state and in advocating for it to receive its fair share. I assure you that I will continue to be NJIT's #1 cheerleader in Trenton because I have the most confidence in Dr. Lim, and NJIT will never let our state down. Under Dr. Lim's leadership, NJIT will continue to produce the talented graduates and the cutting-edge research that are vital to our state's economic success. In conclusion, I want to congratulate Dr. Lim on his inauguration as president. I want to welcome him and his wife to the NJIT family, and I want to compliment the Board of Trustees and the Presidential Search Committee on making an outstanding appointment. Let's all get to work. May God bless you all.
Thank you, Senator Sarlo. I now call upon Council President LaMonica McIver for her remarks.
Good morning, everyone. So I'm definitely going to be shorter than the senator. It's an honor for me to be here. I want to take the pleasure to shout out one of my colleagues that are here, Councilwoman Louise Scott Roundtree, who has joined me, Councilwoman at Large here in the great city of Newark. To the NJIT family, to the staff, to the faculty, to the NJIT overseers, to the Board of Trustees, to all of the dignitaries and college presidents. You guys look great out there. Everybody looks great. It's a pleasure for me to be here. On behalf of our amazing mayor, Mayor Raj-J Baraka, and the entire city council, we are excited to celebrate today. NJIT, we know, we're here, we're a part of NJIT's family, but really this is about the city of Newark too, and this amazing university that sits right here in the heart of the city, and how NJIT has really become a part of Newark's community, and Newark community is a part of NJIT, and we're excited to continue the partnership that we have with NJIT and continue all the great work. When I first was elected, I came into Dr. Bloom's office. Shout out to Dr. Bloom, who welcomed me in, and we talked about how we kind of really bridge the gap. A lot of times you see colleges sit in the middle of cities, and there's really like kind of a separation. But I'm happy underneath our mayor and underneath the great leadership here in this university that we don't have that problem here in the city of Newark. And so we welcome Dr. Lim. We're excited. I know when they first brought him to my office, I was like, you're the one. You're the one. Are you ready for my phone calls? Because we have a lot of work to do, a lot more, gaps to bridge here, and we're excited about it. It's an exciting day to the family of Dr. Lim. We welcome you to the city of Newark. We welcome you to this amazing city, and during the time where there's so many great things happening, there's great things happening here in the city of Newark. We're on the move. That deserves a round of applause. We're on the move here in the city of Newark, and we're going forward, and we know that we will continue to do that underneath this great leadership with Dr. Lim. So congratulations, Dr. Lim. Thank you for the invitation. Thank you for having me, and we look forward to the work to continue. So thank you all, and God bless you.
Thank you, Council President McIver. We will now hear from speakers representing the NJIT community. We will begin with Daniel Mautern, President of the NJIT Graduate Student Association, who will offer remarks on behalf of the student body.
Thank you, Dean Boger, for that wonderful introduction. It is a pleasure and an honor to be with you all here to celebrate the inauguration of Dr. Teik Lim as the 9th president of NJIT. Of course, it feels incredibly odd to say that, considering the immense impact that President Lim has had since he's joined our community this past July. NJIT has, of course, skyrocketed in popularity, ranking as the #1 public university by the New York Times, ranked highly for return on investment and social mobility. And in addition to this, NJIT has reaffirmed its R1 classification, something which is especially meaningful to myself and fellow PhD students. However, now is not the time to become complacent or rest on laurels. NJIT is at a crucial point in its history. As we are celebrating the inauguration of President Lim, we're also preparing to welcome NJIT's next provost, Dr. John Palesko, in August. And of course, this is all on the heels of introducing NJIT's first ever Chief Diversity Officer, Dr. David Jones, this past December. It is our responsibility, not just as individuals, but all of us as a community, to work hard to improve our university. A commitment to change and growth as a community is one of the facets of President Lim's leadership that I have respected the most. It is impossible to grow if we're afraid of change and fail to adapt to the times. And I know that with President Lim guiding us forward through the changes and challenges ahead, we are in capable hands. I look forward to seeing how NJIT will continue to grow in the coming years. Thank you.
Thank you, Dan. We'd like to now welcome Vatsal Shah, President of the NJIT Alumni Association.
Thank you, Mary Beth. Good morning, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, esteemed faculty, and fellow alumni, it's with immense pride and honor that I stand before you today as the president of the New Jersey Institute of Technology's Alumni Association to celebrate the investiture of our 9th president, Dr. Teik Lim. We are not only embracing a visionary leader with a remarkable background in academia, research, and leadership, we are also embracing diversity, which is now and has always been the cornerstone of our institution. Dr. Lim's appointment as the first Asian American and person of color to serve as president of our university is a testament to our university's commitment to inclusivity and representation. This doesn't eclipse Dr. Lim's remarkable achievements, which reflect his unwavering commitment to the advancement of technology and education. His passion for cultivating talent and fostering collaboration, along with his outstanding record as an academic and community leader, make him a perfect individual to lead NJIT into a bright and prosperous future. NJIT is one of the most diverse public colleges in the country, and Dr. Lim's own experiences as an immigrant and as an individual who has overcome barriers to achieve success align perfectly with the aspirations of our entire current and previous student body. He understands firsthand the importance of fostering an environment where every voice is heard and every student has the opportunity to excel. And under Dr. Lim's leadership, we're confident that NJIT will continue to rise as a premier institution of higher learning, providing unparalleled education opportunities that empower our next generation of innovators, problem solvers, and leaders. Dr. Lim's vision matches that of our Alumni Association, which is to continue making NJIT a center for lifelong learning. His leadership will be instrumental in strengthening the bonds within our diverse community and beyond. And as alumni, we are proud to support Dr. Lim and partner with him to ensure that our alma mater remains at the forefront of technological advancements, championing diversity, inclusion, and belonging. As we embark on this next chapter of NJIT's history, let us all remember the shared responsibility that we have to uphold the university's mission and values, and for each of us to contribute to its enduring legacy. Together, as alumni, we will propel NJIT to new heights and demonstrate to the world the power of a community united in its pursuit of knowledge, innovation, and excellence. Please join me and our fellow alumni in extending a warm and enthusiastic welcome to our new president, Dr. Teik Lim. May his tenure be marked by progress, prosperity, and the unwavering spirit of NJIT, our students, our alumni, which fuel the rich diversity that defines our institution. Thank you, and go Highlanders.
Thank you, Dr. Shah. Next, we present Dr. Grace Gangitano, Executive Director for the Office of Student Transition, who will speak on behalf of the staff.
Good morning, everyone. It's an exciting day, and I'm extremely honored and humbled to be representing the wonderful staff that's hardworking every day at NJIT. The great Eleanor Roosevelt shared that to handle yourself, use your head. To handle others, use your heart. To handle others, use your heart. Every time I read it, that line reminds me of Dr. Teik Lim. Dr. Lim started making his presence known on our campus over a year ago. When I first met him last March during the recording of his welcome speech for our new undergraduate incoming students, he exuded heart. He responded to the requests and inquiries of the entire NJIT community, even before his official start, and last April made time to attend the Phi Eta Sigma induction ceremony, celebrating our top first-year students. The students were so thrilled to be able to speak to both Dr. Lim and his beautiful wife, Gina. This exemplified care and consideration for both the staff who coordinate these events and the students we honor. With heart and humanity, as staff, we feel that Dr. Lim can assist in taking NJIT to new levels it has never seen before. So on behalf of the staff who set up this stage, these chairs, and a crew providing audio support for this event, the chefs and the caterers who prepared the breakfast prior to the ceremony, the grounds crew who keep our campus looking so beautiful, and all of my other colleagues from the Provost Office, Enrollment Management, Marketing and Communications, Development and Alumni Relations, Digital Strategy, Legal Affairs, Finance and Administration, Public Safety, Facilities, Student Affairs, and the Dean of Students Office, I offer you our greeting, our best wishes, and our promise to work with you to fulfill a shared vision for our university. Welcome, Dr. Teik Lim, to the NJIT family. Thank you.
Thank you, Grace. And now I'd like to welcome to the podium Associate Professor Dr. Ellen Thomas, President of the Faculty Senate.
Greetings from the faculty of New Jersey Institute of Technology. We are delighted to welcome Dr. Teik Lim to NJIT. Dr. Lim brings to NJIT impeccable credentials as a prominent scholar and outstanding academic leader. And he has the vision and determination to lead us forward. Over the last decade, NJIT has emerged as a preeminent public polytechnic research university with a focus on student success as well as academic and research excellence. As we look to the future, we're confident that we will continue to grow. We are confident because Dr. Lim has dared us to do better. Through strategic planning, he has challenged us. He challenged us to pursue our core mission of creating and disseminating knowledge that transforms students into leaders, innovators, and global citizens. He challenged us to stay the course in pursuing and preserving NJIT's position as a great research university. And he challenged us to be a good partner internally and in our local and global communities. As the author Anna Sewell once wrote, "It is good people who make good places." We are a diverse faculty with business, entrepreneurs, design visionaries, a foundation in liberal arts, cutting-edge scientists, engineers, and top-notch educators. As we pursue excellence, we must always remember to keep intellectual freedom central to the NJIT mission. The faculty believes that shared governance, debate, and intellectual rigor thrive in an atmosphere of civility and respect for one another. As members of the NJIT community, we're entitled to express our views, our opinions, and yes, sometimes even be wrong. Dr. Lim, the remarkable faculty at NJIT accepts your challenges, and we look forward to meeting them with you as our colleague. On behalf of the faculty, Dr. Lim, Gina, welcome to NJIT.
Thank you, Professor Thomas. Now it's my pleasure to invite to the stage Hillary Gillings, Administrative Assistant for the Office of Institutional Effectiveness, who will sing "You Raise Me Up."
when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. There's no life without its hunger. With restless heart beats so imperfectly until you come and I alone in wonder. Sometimes I think I've glimpsed eternity. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You rise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up when I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up, oh, to more than I can be.
Thank you, Hillary. I'm gonna give you all a moment to dab your eyes because it was a moment for there. So at this time, I'd like to invite you to enjoy this video from Dr. Lim's friend and former colleague, Dr. Santa Ono, President of the University of Michigan.
Hello, I'm Santa Ono, President of the University of Michigan. It is my delight and honor to join you in celebrating the inauguration of my dear friend, Dr. Teik Lim, as the 9th President of the New Jersey Institute of Technology. You have made an inspired choice. President Lim and I work closely together at the University of Cincinnati, and I've been so pleased to see him rise. The best personnel decision I ever made at UC was naming him as Dean of the College of Engineering and Applied Science. For through his leadership, we created the first Joint Engineering Co-op Institute with Chongqing University, a program of excellence and global engagement dedicated to finding solutions for the greatest challenges of our time. Teik's insight, commitment, and drive were also essential in founding the Procter & Gamble Digital Accelerator at the University of Cincinnati, which was designed to apply the power of digital technologies to solve real business challenges that succeeded beyond our hopes, as did other collaborations we developed with Fortune 500 companies. Teik and I remained close as he went on to demonstrate his exceptional ability as Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, and then Interim President at the University of Texas at Arlington. Today, he brings that wisdom, all of his talents, and wholehearted commitment here to all of you, where I'm absolutely confident that he's going to be a fantastic president. But as proud as I am of Teik's leadership and professional achievements, I'm even more proud of him as a father and husband. He and his wife, Gina, have raised 3 amazing children, all of whom became engineers. His son, Stephen Lim, has done even better, leaving his position at Procter & Gamble to become the co-founder of Watcher Entertainment, and of course, a superstar on YouTube. So thank you for naming my dear colleague and friend, Teik Lim, as president of the New Jersey Institute of Technology. And thank you for the opportunity to honor him with you today. Together, let us make innovators, opportunities, and leaders. Go Highlanders.
Thank you, Dr. Ono. At this time, I would like to ask James Spaniolo, President Emeritus of the University of Texas at Arlington, to introduce Dr. Lim.
Well, it's great to be here with all you Highlanders today. You've heard a lot about President Lim's outstanding qualifications and achievements, and they are many. But what I want to share is personal, based on the 2 years we worked together at the University of Texas at Arlington. He was the interim president, and I was his senior advisor and the president emeritus of UTA. But first, a little history. Some of you may know that Teik graduated from Michigan Technological University, located in a small town 550 miles north of Detroit. But unless you're from Michigan, you may not know that Houghton, Michigan, the home of Michigan Tech, is the home of 300 inches of snow a year. Now, it was a daunting challenge for a newly arrived young student from Malaysia. Yet, he successfully navigated Michigan Tech with grit, determination, and courage. And that was just the beginning. But what a beginning. These same character traits propelled him to become a researcher, an inventor, a professor, a department chair, a dean, and then a provost at UT Arlington. And then unexpectedly, in March of 2020, you all remember March of 2020, he was appointed interim president of UTA. Suddenly, he was the man in the arena, confronted by a pandemic and so much more. For 2 years, he was the calm in the storm, a reassuring leader who kept the university moving forward. And throughout those challenging days, Teik and his wife Gina, we call them Team Lim, they brought energy, optimism, goodwill to the campus community and the surrounding city and region. Sound familiar? Following the announcement that Teik would be the next president of NJIT, he met a NJIT alum from Dallas who had pursued an MBA at UT Arlington some 40 years before, but he lacked one course to complete his degree. So here's Teik getting ready to move to New Jersey and NJIT. He befriends this NJIT alum, and he says, why don't you get your MBA? Why don't you finish? So together with Teik's encouragement, his assistance, this young man of 79 years old completed a capstone course for real, and he received his MBA last December. Another NJIT alum who's made it big. But the footnote is, the exclamation point, Teik and Gina up here in New Jersey made it a point to be at that man's commencement in Arlington, Texas last December. That's a commitment to student success. Find Teik here. Teik was the ultimate good steward as interim president of UT Arlington. But I'm even more confident and more excited and enthused as his friend and colleague for the leadership that he's going to provide and is providing that will lead NJIT to new levels of excellence, accomplishment, and impact. Thank you, Teik.
Thank you again for being here with us. So at this time, we would like to present a short video created by the NJIT Strategic Communications team highlighting our vibrant NJIT campus and talented student scholars.
NJIT makes architects and designers.
NJIT makes engineers.
NJIT makes scientists, thinkers, and creators.
NJIT makes business leaders.
NJIT makes computing professionals. And now NJIT makes a bold leap into the future with a new president.
A renewed commitment to the student experience.
A continuing rise in our national rankings and impact.
A record of return on investment that has empowered the students that have come before us.
A proving ground that leverages our expertise and research in fields like data science and other disciplines. NJIT is so much different from what many of our alumni remember when they attended Newark College of Engineering.
And more when NCE and the New Jersey School of Architecture united to become NJIT.
As NJIT's mission as New Jersey's Polytechnic University expanded, 4 more schools were formed. The College of Science and Liberal Arts,
The Martin Togman School of Management, followed by the Albert Dorman Honors College.
And of course, the latest and largest of its kind in the region, the Yingwu College of Computing.
Many supporters helped us along the way, establishing enduring legacies, and many of their names adorn our labs, classrooms, buildings, and even our colleges, such as my own, the Hillier College of Architecture and Design.
With all the momentum from our past, we are being propelled into an even brighter future.
NJIT makes innovations.
Leaders.
Opportunities.
What will you make?
So I want to say a very warm thank you to everyone who worked on and participated in this video. So, for the moment we've been waiting for, right? We can be a little more excited, right? All right. So, at this time, Dr. Teik Lim will now be officially installed as the 9th president of the university. It is my pleasure to call upon the chair of New Jersey Institute of Technology's Board of Trustees and a very proud 3-time alumnus, Robert C. Cohen.
Hello, everybody. Mary Beth, please keep standing. Come on, come on. How about a round of applause for her? Mary Beth is one of the most hardest working people at this university, and her passion for students and whatnot is, she's a role model to many, including me. Now, we shall proceed with the ceremony. Will all the trustees of the university please rise? The Board of Trustees of the New Jersey Institute of Technology have chosen Dr. Teik Lim as the 9th president of this institution. We shall now proceed with the investiture. Dr. Lim, will you please rise? There's a time and a place for voices to be heard. This is not the time nor the place. The Presidential Medallion is a symbol of the office and the authority of the President of the University. Dr. Teik Lim, as a sign of your authority, I shall bestow upon you the Presidential Medallion, which shall serve as a symbol of this office. The mace signifies the authority invested in the President by the Board of Trustees. With the bestowing of the medallion and the transfer of the mace, assumption of presidential authority by Teik Lim as 9th president of the New Jersey Institute of Technology is now complete. Congratulations, Dr. Lim. And we're not done. Will Gina Lim, the new First Lady of NJIT, please come forward? I don't know, the YouTuber and Gina get bigger applause than Dr. Lim. What's up? First Lady Lim, please accept these flowers as a token of our respect and admiration of the entire NJIT community. I now call Dr. Lim to the podium to deliver his inaugural remarks. Dr. Lim. Your remarks?
Thank you, Chair Cohen. Thank you so much. Before I start, I do want to say something. 40 years ago, I came to the United States as a young adult, and I stayed because we value freedom here. I have deep appreciation of freedom of speech that those protesting today are exercising. I have deep appreciation for freedom of speech. What I love about this country, you can celebrate and you can also protest. That's what I love about this country. I appeal to the protester that you allow this remainder of this celebration of NJIT to proceed without undue interruption. I promise you, you will have your time. I will listen to you. While negotiations are ongoing, can be contentious, we all know that, at times, but we are all members of the university community. We are all a family. And we're committed, I'm committed to working towards an equitable solution, an equitable resolution that is fair to both sides. Mutually beneficial is something that I always stress for. Thank you. Now, let me share my prepared remarks. Welcome, everyone, students, alumni, faculty, staff, elected officials, family, friends of NJIT, protester, welcome. Thank you, thank you. Please be seated. Thank you for being here today to celebrate this inauguration. You know, I am truly humble and honored to be standing before you as president of New Jersey Institute of Technology, one of the finest institutions in the country. This occasion is not just simply an investiture of my presidency, but a renewed commitment to our core mission of educating students through research and teaching, and a celebration of the university itself, what it stands for, what it has accomplished, and where it is going. In that vein, and before going any further, I must take a few moments to thank several very, very important people in my life, because no one among us accomplishes our goals without the help of others. And I would not be in this position today without these very significant people in my life. I want to begin with my wife, Gina. The reason is because she has been the most important and influential person in my life. She's my most trusted advisor, best friend. I know, one of the most committed ambassador of NJIT. You saw her in action the last 10 months. Thank you, Gina, for everything that you have done and continue to do for me and for our family, as well as your partnership in our teamwork on behalf of NJIT. Thank you. I'm also very thankful to my aging parents who cannot be here today. Even though they grew up with very limited means, as you all know, and never went to college, because I'm the first of the family to went to college, they know the values of integrity and resiliency, and always wanted to ensure that children embrace these fine principles. These principles have been my guiding light throughout my life. So thank you, parents. Thank you. Or I should say thank you, my loving mom and dad. Thank you. I next would like to recognize my 3 children who's here with us today. They have taught me so much more. They have taught me more than I have taught them, actually. What is truly important in life, and they fill my life with so much joy. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Stephen, Tiffany, and Alvin. The same goes to all the members of my family and close friends who have been here and contributed positively in many ways to my life and my success. Thank you so much. I have been very fortunate, like many of you who are really successful, very fortunate throughout my career to have encountered some very special individuals who become both mentors and friends. I'm humbled that several of them have traveled here to be with us for this very special occasion, and you have heard some of them spoke. My gratitude to all of you. Thank you. Additionally, I want to acknowledge the members of the NJIT Board of Trustees and the NJIT Presidential Search Committee for entrusting me with both the privilege and the responsibility of leading this great institution, NJIT. You have my assurance. You have my assurance that I will give my very best effort, nothing less than that. Lastly, I want to recognize all of you at NJIT who have worked with me throughout this year and for the incredibly warm welcome that has been extended to me and Gina. So thank you so much. You have indeed rolled out what I call a padded red carpet. Thank you. Now, it was mentioned earlier, the central theme of this inauguration is NJIT makes innovation, opportunities, leaders. Why? Because it captures the essence of NJIT's past and present and reflects my vision for where I hope to lead this incredible institution into the future. Those familiar with this institution knows NJIT does make innovation. You know that. In fact, the spirit of innovation permeates this campus and has enabled NJIT to become one of the most productive research universities in the country. We generate knowledge and create practical solutions to real-world challenges in order to improve life and industry. Similarly, NJIT is special in the opportunities it creates. The most dazzling examples are those opportunities experienced by our students and alumni. As I have shared before, talent is everywhere, but opportunity is not. Well, NJIT is a place where anyone with talent and drive can find life-changing opportunities. In addition, we are among the most diverse universities in the nation, and we serve a great number of students from households with low family income, as well as many first-generation students. That ethos resonates with me because it is also my story, and probably many of you too. You know, I was born in Malaysia, it was mentioned before, and came alone to the United States as a teenager in 1983. And you know where? Houlton, Michigan, home of 300 inches of snow a year. That was 40 years ago to pursue my higher education. My family did not have much money, but with the help of a generous scholarship, I was able to support myself through college and became the first member of my family to earn a college degree. Luckily, maybe luckily for NJIT, I went on to graduate schools because you cannot become a president unless you have a graduate degree, I think. So I went on to graduate schools and spent several years in industry before making a shift to higher education. I was attracted, like many of our colleagues here, to higher education because, in my case, my adopted country, the United States of America, the greatest country in the world, and the institution that educated me had given me so much. And I wanted to repay those blessings by contributing to society through my work in higher education. This is a story we see play out time and again for NJIT students. Let me repeat. This is a story that we see play out time and again for NJIT students who come here with intelligence, diligence, perseverance, and who go on to achieve incredible success. In fact, and this was mentioned earlier, a new college ranking tool from the New York Times rates NJIT, and I would be happy with 20 or 10, but number one among public universities nationally. Number one among public universities nationally, ahead of schools like Cal Berkeley, Georgia Tech, UCLA, when you prioritize three factor, high alumni earnings, economic mobility, and academic profile. If you take these three factors, alumni earning, economic mobility, and academic profile, NJIT is the number one public universities in the United States, according to New York Times. Now, most component of this success measure the success of our alumni, because I felt that institutional ranking should be based on the impact of the alumni, and this one speaks to that. So I'm really happy for that. So it is clear that NJIT makes leaders from this example. We have so many alumni, including members of our board of trustees and overseers present today, who are leaders of major corporations and whose influence shapes the entire industry. We have faculty members and alumni who have attained fellowships in prestigious organizations like the National Academy of Inventors, the National Academy of Engineering, and many more academies. And we produce individuals who became leaders in the communities in which they live and they work. Hence, our ability to make innovations, opportunities, and leaders is why NJIT is the greatest producer of tech talent and knowledge in our entire region. Now, it is my duty to build upon this university's incredible history of success, because NJIT does not stand still. During my first year as president, we have embarked on a critical effort to enhance our strategic plan, and that will guide us for many years into the future, many years. In doing so, we have engaged members of the campus community, our alumni, government and industry leaders, and other supporters of NJIT. The exercise has yielded 6 priority areas of focus. I'll mention that briefly. Number 1, student advancement and student success. We will increase the engagement and retention of our diverse student population, develop a holistic campus experience, and grow experiential learning opportunities, and become globally known for student achievement. Number 2, faculty success. We will grow our talented faculty community, including integrated lecturers and adjuncts who will receive support for academic excellence. I promise you that. Number 3, research, innovation, and entrepreneurship. As we strengthen our position as a premier research university, we will advance collaborative research, cultivate an innovative ecosystem, and catalyze commercialization. Number 4, digital transformation. Who would not like that? We will embrace the digital revolution that is upon higher education in ways that open the world to business and industry partnership. We need to remove the constraint of space and time and use digital capability to engage the entire world. Through a human-centered digital experience, our technological foundation will drive transformation and harness advancement. Number 5, engage community. By nurturing an environment of belonging and infusing community engagement in our culture, we will foster a dynamic ecosystem that will generate impact institutionally, locally, regionally, nationally, and globally. Last but not the least, we have to invest in our future. To further our mission, we need to steward, grow, invest, and diversify university resources in a strategic and fiscally sustainable manner to ensure a vibrant and thriving campus community now and far, far out into the future, so that our kids, our grandkids can enjoy this institution and benefit from it. Ultimately, I believe our enhanced strategic plan will increase the slope of NJIT's already rapid ascent toward becoming one of the nation's preeminent public polytechnic research universities. As we complete this strategic planning process and move towards implementation, I want to take this very special moment to issue a call to everyone here, and anyone else interested in NJIT. This is a call from me. Join me in practicing what I call the 3 I's. The 3 I's. To be and remain, number 1 I, informed about NJIT. Please be informed about NJIT. Number 2, involve with NJIT. Involved with NJIT. And number 3, most important of all, you're invested in NJIT through your time, your talent, and your treasure. Invested in NJIT through your time, talent, and treasure. With your support, advocacy, and partnership, NJIT will continue to be a place where talented, hardworking students fulfill their potential, achieve their dreams, launch themselves into rewarding lives and career. And through initiatives like the new Highlander Promise Scholarship Program that we're unveiling, which will make NJIT education tuition-free for students from the lowest income brackets. We will supercharge this university's long-running engine of opportunity. Together, we will push NJIT toward a new horizon where students from all backgrounds not only gain access to a world-class education, but also thrive and grow into the next generation of engineers, architects, scientists, technologists, innovators, and of course, leaders. Many of you know that I was drawn to NJIT by its amazing trajectory, its vibrant community of learners and scholars, and its history of delivering social and economic impact while producing alumni who are leaders in their fields. I am an extremely fortunate person. I'm really fortunate, truly. Honored to be given the extraordinary opportunity. I'm really an ordinary person, like many of you, but I was given an extraordinary opportunity to lead the next phase of NJIT's impressive history. Thank you all for being my partners, and I thank God for His grace, for His wisdom on this exciting journey. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Lim. I guess this marks the official welcome to the Highlander family. So welcome. All right, so at this time, I would like to ask you to please remain standing. Sorry. And I'm going to invite Christy DeMel, our Associate Dean of Students and Title IX Coordinator, to sing the alma mater.
Our gratitude we demonstrate, her steady torch we praise, her challenge on us ever falls, a world of knowledge calls. In heart and mind our trust will bind to our NJIT. We'll hold her memory ever dear, her spirit will revere. To her we promise loyalty, our own NJIT.
Thank you, Christy. So I'd like to take this moment to also thank the Inauguration Committee for all of their hard work in planning this ceremony. Give them a round of applause too. Thank you. So my friends, this concludes the inauguration of Dr. Teik Lim, the 9th president of the New Jersey Institute of Technology. Thank you all for celebrating this landmark event with us. And we don't want you to go home. We want you to stay and celebrate with us further. You're all invited to attend the inaugural luncheon, which will be located in the campus center immediately after the conclusion of the recession. So please stand and remain standing until the recessional is completed, and then we'll see you over in the campus center. Thank you for being here today.